Now, back to more of Behind the Scenes at the Hanover Theater. And your host, Lisa Condon.
Thank you all for listening today. I'm excited to be here with James Dorsey. And James is one of 5 fabulous comedians who are coming together for one great cause at the Hanover Theater for the Performing Arts, and that is Friday, April 26th. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So we've been working together on this really special night in partnership, obviously, with the Worcester Firefighters Local 1009, Charter TV3, and, you know, these 5 comedians that you really put together to raise money for the daughter of a fallen firefighter, of course, near and dear to all of our hearts, with 100% of the proceeds, which is very unusual for a fundraiser, to benefit the Ava Roy Fund. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved, and if people aren't familiar with the story, why this is so important for people to get involved with?
Well, it's super important because obviously, like you said, it hits home. So locally, he was a young kid, Worcester firefighter, and actually a friend of mine by the name of Rich Duran is also a Worcester firefighter who actually works at a different firehouse, but they were actually called to that fire the night that Chris actually passed away. And I've known him for, probably good 15, 20 years, and he approached me, and he's like, James, it's Rich. And I said, hey, what's going on? He's like, you know, I think I really want to put together a great night of comedy to benefit the Ava Roy Foundation. And I said, that's a great idea. And he said, do you think you can help me out? And I said, absolutely. I said, well, what do you want to do? And he said, I want to get 5 big time comedians, and I want to have a 2-hour show, and I want to blow the roof off this place, and I want to go out with a bang in this, and just have everyone come celebrate and have a great time. So I was able to put together a fantastic cast as soon as everyone heard the benefit of the show and what was going on and what it was for. They were on board. So one of the comics we have, her name is Kendra Cunningham, who's actually she cut her comedy chops in Boston, and she actually lives in New York City right now, so she's coming up. We have Chris Tabb, who's actually currently the house MC at the comedy scene, which is actually inside Patriot Place at Foxborough Stadium, at Gillette Stadium. He's on the board, and we actually have Tony V, who name around here needs no introduction. He's a Boston comedy legend. He's been in anywhere from 15 to 30 major motion pictures. He was actually, if you remember him, he was the umbrella guy from Seinfeld back in the day, and he's just fabulous. And we also have our headliner for the show was Jimmy Dunn, who's another Boston legend. He actually played Sean McCarthy on the sitcom The McCarthys that was on CBS, along with Joey McIntyre. And then you have myself. I'll be in there in the mix myself. So I was really excited that these guys were able to get on board with the show, and you basically have 5 headliners, and it's going to be an amazing show.
It is, and you're very humble, James, because for everybody who's listening, because he's not telling you, I will let you know that James Dorsey was the winner of the Catch a New Rising Star competition in the Plymouth Rock Comedy Festival, and you've also shared the stage with Jerry Seinfeld, Patrice O'Neill, Jim Gaffigan, several really big and funny people. Tell us a little bit about the response that you've gotten from these comedians.
No, they were actually, some of them I know better than others, but I was on, Jimmy was my first contact, and he actually has a history. He has firefighters in his family. So he was actually thanking me up and down and to be a part of this, and he was so excited, and he's actually excited to speak to the media and give his ideas on it as well, because he's actually going to be performing right around the corner the week before, so he was hoping to set up another interview personally, so he could get to speak on what the show means to him and how honored he was to be a part of it, and the fact that he's headlining it, he was even super excited about that. And Tony V, I reached out to Tony V not only is because he's super with fundraisers. They do a lot of charity work, a lot of fundraisers, but they also do a podcast together. It's called Two Boston Guys Whack Up a Pie, which is a pretty funny title, but they're really good friends. And Chris Tabb is also another guy who does a lot of charity work in terms of fundraisers and whatnot, and he's just great. People love him. he's a lot of fun, and the same thing with Kendra. So they were all ecstatic. They were thanking me as I was thanking them to include them in the event. So I'm really excited for them.
Well, and it's really nice that people can work together to really turn a tragedy into a way for people to come together, to heal, and to do something really important and really good for the family of, a fallen hero. We all want to be able to help. So for people who are listening, we are going on sale with this show next week, and you can get more information on our website, which is thehanovertheater.org. We'll have little clips of the different comedians. These tickets are so reasonably priced so that everybody really can come. And like I said, 100% of the proceeds go to benefit the Ava Roy Fund, as well as if you'd like to be able to give a little bit more or really get involved with the VIP reception beforehand, meet the comedians, then there is an opportunity for that as well. All of the information will be available on our website at the Hanover Theater. Again, we spell theater with an RE.org. And we at the Hanover Theater and Conservatory are so excited to be able to help put this together with you just as far as the space goes. And we really thank everybody for their support. Anything else you wanted to say before we...
we're looking forward to a great night for a great cause, and in comedy, it's great to put some smiles on people's faces in the times of tragedy, and just to let people escape life for a little while and enjoy themselves at the same time, benefiting a great cause.
That's right. So if you'd like to laugh the night away and join 5 fabulous comedians for one great cause at the Hanover Theater Friday, April 26th, we're going to have a night of comedy with 100% of the proceeds to benefit the Ava Roy Fund. Again, that's Friday, April 26th at 8 p.m. Tickets and information on our website at thehanovertheater with an RE.org. James, thanks so much for your time. We're looking forward to more updates as we get closer to the event. Everybody, stay tuned. We'll be back after this quick message here on WCRN AM 830.